Good morning, everybody. Okay, so today I got to do it. I got a cup of coffee too, actually, and I figured I would talk about one of the most controversial substances in the outdoor world. The most controversial in fishing world, and the most controversial and probably most, in the gun world. So in this video, guys, I'm going to talk about WD-40 and firearms. Here we go, guys. Alright, so moving right along. About a year ago, I made a video on whether I would use WD-40 here on my fishing reels. And the world lost its mind. I got told about 950 times about how WD-40 is fish oil, which I don't agree that it is. WD-40 doesn't say it is, even on their website. I'll link it down below. Everybody said, oh, you can't use it. You shouldn't use it. There's so many reasons why you shouldn't. And like, here's my idea. Now, is there better things to use on your firearms, you know, your guns, your whatever you want to call them, your lead slingers, okay? Is there better things? Yes. Like, you know, rim oil or CLP or whatever. Now at another angle, you know, sometimes you don't always have that stuff laying around. Some of it's expensive. Some of the lubricants people are using are more expensive than the reels that they're putting it on. And same way with their guns. Like, I got a, one second. This is my old 410 shotgun my grandpa gave me a long time ago, right? It rides in my truck everywhere I go. When I come up on a rattlesnake or a water moccasin, he's donezo, okay? But my point is this thing has absorbed more WD-40 than probably the can of WD-40. Over the years, you just spray it down, hose it down, and put it back in the corner, and it has survived. This rifle basically wears WD-40, and it has not died. Everything works fine. Like, it's not rusted. It's good. This shotgun right here has absorbed some WD-40, okay? And the bluing has not rotted off of it. It's not rusted. It's good. This Glock has been hosed down in it I don't know how many times. So what I'm saying is there is better stuff out there for your lead slingers. And I just came up with that on the fly. I like that term, lead slingers, because I'm throwing lead all the time. Now, okay, when I was in the Army, I had this old NCO, old Ranger. We were all night cleaning weapons, and we couldn't get these machine guns clean, you know, these 249s and 240 Bravos. So, like, he went to the store and got some brake cleaner and dropped it all in a bin and got the carbon off of it. Now, I must say, that's not the right idea either. But, you know, sometimes I think we look too far into what we're using these things for. Now, if we're lubricating, I'm not saying do that with brake cleaner. I'm just saying that, like, now, here's the thing. WD-40 is not really a lubricant. It's not really a solvent. It's kind of like in between. It's a water displacement. It keeps it from rusting. Now, if you are slinging a lot of lead downrange, and that cycle is going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth a lot, and you're doing some real friction on those parts, it's just like any other metal device that has gears and pinions and pins and moving parts. They need lubricating. So yes, you need to use probably a really good lubricant. I don't shoot a lot. This little guy right here is not going to throw 500 rounds downrange in the next 50 years. It's a one at a time, putting it back in the truck. Now this one will throw a lot of lead downrange, and I probably shoot 200 rounds when I take it out. I lubricate it with WD-40. Like honestly, y'all are gonna troll me over this, but I just think it's kind of funny. I will literally take this bad boy apart. I will take the can of WD-40 with the little red hose and just drench every part until all the gunpowder falls off. I hit it with a toothbrush, some pipe cleaners, throw it back together, Same way with the bore. After I run maybe a brush through it, or whether a couple brushes, a wire brush, boom, bam, it's back on the shelf, ready to go, knocking down squirrels the next week, okay? So WD-40 has not killed it, and this stuff is pretty cheap. Whereas some of those lubricants are really expensive, and by the time you get bore cleaner and you get rim oil and you get a solvent, you get all these other things, you're like 20, 30 bucks plus patches, time. Hell, that 410 ain't even worth 50 bucks. But, so what I'm saying, if you got a fancy AR-15 and you want to take care of it, use CLP, use some gun oil, use some rim oil, whatever. But if this is all you got at the moment, I will not be scared of throwing some WD-40 on my reels, my guns, whatever. If I've touched the gun and I know there's gonna be a rust spot on it tomorrow, or it got wet and all I got is WD-40, I'm throwing some doggone WD-40 on it. That's a fact, Jack. And my name's Jack. So in closing, what I'm trying to say is we're being way too complicated with this stuff. We're not at war. We're just shooting at squirrels. I've actually seen people drop it in motor oil. Use shoelaces. Just saying, you know, don't freak out if you just got to use one of these little products. I use it all the time. It's the only thing I got, that's what I'm using. But you got some rim oil, some CLP, I'm gonna use that too. The point of the video is, it's not that big a deal, guys. You can use WD-40, I promise. But that's all I got, guys. I just wanted to make this video real quick because I saw so many people and so many cat fights in the comment sections about something that's really, I don't think that is that big of a deal. We should be more focused on hunting and fishing and not about what we're putting on our reels and our guns. It'll be okay. Hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below if you use WD-40. Comment down below if you use something else. Comment down below and we'll all talk about it. Because I know there's gonna be a war in the comment section. There's like 1,000 likes and 1,000 dislikes, but it's gonna be funny. And we're all gonna learn. And we're all gonna argue with each other. See you guys later.
I'll get you flowers waiting around the bend. Baby, let's just pretend. I wanna stay like this forever. I wanna stay right here with you. I wanna stay right here with you. As the rest we fall until it all breaks down. But I need it so I will stay around. When you're all messed up, it's a great relief to be understood.